Today I want to show you how to grow potatoes from potatoes. Hello, I'm Griff Rees, welcome to Gwynedd Griffith. Here we talk everything beekeeping, farming, countryside living, and we do reviews as well. Now today I'm in the garden and I've got some potatoes that I haven't gone off but are starting to sprout. You might get some that's looking like that. Oh, I've got some Welsh Wilgers here which have totally gone out of control, and that's not even edible anymore. But in a lockdown situation like we are in now, when you don't want to go to the supermarket, this might be a fantastic way for you to grow fresh potatoes from your own garden, from pretty much a product that's already gone off but is still exceptionally valuable, especially in lockdown times where it's a bit of a risk to go out, but you want some potatoes for later on in the year. And it's a simple process, and I want to show you how I grow potatoes in these buckets and containers. Now these buckets and containers are free. I've got a video already on YouTube explaining how you can get these buckets for free, so if you want these buckets, make sure you check that video out. But anyway, let's get on with the video. So the first thing, make sure you drill some holes in the bucket for drainage, and we're going to fill this up 1/3 with compost. Now my favourite compost is Merlin's Magic Compost. If you want to find out more about this compost, I've got a video on that as well. But any good compost will do. So we're going to fill this bucket up with 1/3 of soil. Tap that down. So we got something that looks like that. Now in a bucket this big, I'm going to put 2 potatoes in there. So I'm just going to put that down there. So just a note, sprouts here are pointing up that way, so I'm going to plant them there so the sprouts can go up, make it a lot less harder for the potato to grow. And that's all I'm going to do now. Fill this up all the way to the top. Lightly pack it down. And it's as simple as that. So that's literally all you do now. I'm going to give this a good watering, make sure the soil is nice and damp, and keep it like that. Don't let it go dry, and protect it from the frost. So we're late April now, it might still freeze mid-May, so just watch the weather for that. If they are going to freeze, bring them indoors, then bring them back outdoors. You don't want the frost to get at them. And normally when you're growing potatoes, you'll put them in rows and you start them off, and as the shoots come up or the leaves start coming up, you put more soil over the top, over the top, over the top. With these buckets like that, you just fill them all the way to the top. These will grow quite quick, and hopefully we'll have a harvest of potatoes out of 2 old potatoes in about 6 to 8 weeks time. And hopefully, I don't know how much we'll get here this time round, but hopefully get a small bucket of potatoes from there, enough for 2 or 3 meals. And I mean, from a free bucket, potatoes that's gone off, if we fill about 10 of these buckets, that's a lot of food for a year, and it's pretty much for free. So I definitely recommend you doing that, especially in a lockdown now. Why not get some gardening done and see if you can grow your own food. Don't have to go out buy seeds or anything, you've probably got this in the house. Don't throw those potatoes away that's already sprouted. Get them in the buckets, get them planted. that's it. I've just planted 6 buckets of potato ups with pretty much gone off potatoes. 6 to 8 weeks. Should have a really good feed here. And even if you leave them a bit longer, as long as these doesn't catch any disease or blight or anything, they'll just keep growing and growing, and they'll be there for me later on in the year. Now, you didn't see me putting any fertiliser or anything in this soil. I'm looking at Merlin's Magic. The compost that I use is high nitrogen, phosphate and potassium, and it's got trace elements in there as well. These potatoes don't need any more nutrition than what's in that bag. I know that from experience. It's a very good quality compost. Now you can do this with using soil, but you'll have to give that soil a little bit of extra kick, either through manure or fertiliser. By using the compost, everything you need is in there, and these will grow no problem. And it's as simple as that. That's all you need to do to grow potatoes. Well, if you like this video and you want to watch more of the same kind of content, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I try my best to put a new video out every week. Thanks for watching.